Ho, ho, ho. No, someone please tell me what characters this language is from. But we all know it's Osteo. This is the #1 most toxic game casted by the #1 toxic caster. It's going to be pretty toxic. Osteo in the left of the map playing as, I think it's fair to say his main civilization, Inca. Fair to say the most toxic civ in the game? Probably. Started off with 2 cancer houses. So, no TP. Okay, pretty standard stuff. See if he eats his llama at some point. So he'll be aging up at a decent time doing that. Revy boy! He's like Marmite, you either love him or you hate him. Well, I don't know. I think he's more like gone off Marmite. But, hey-ho. Let's not be pedantic. Going for the toxic 10-10. I think it's just fair to say, if everything's toxic, nothing's toxic, right? If everything is toxic, nothing's toxic. So should we just say everything's not toxic? Or everything is toxic? Whichever way round you want to say it. Just a toxic game. Okay, so Rev's going for the 10-10. Using that 200 starting wood for a TP. No house. Even though he's obviously got an 80 wood treasure here. He's deciding not to chop for that extra 20 wood. Wants to get up as soon as possible. Watch this age up. Fatorius coming in as well. Will we see a forward TC or will we see a defensive TC? That is the question. Am I interjection? No. No one can compare to the god, the myth, the man, the myth, the legend interjection. He was the greatest caster this game has ever had. Look at that age up time. 2 minutes 15. Pretty insane. We've seen this plenty of times now. Question is, are we going to see a defensive TC or a forward aggressive TC? Okay, picking up this treasure with the villager. Punching it down, very nice. Definitely worth the 10 villager seconds and the 40 or so HP to get 30 XP, very nice. Natives are Akan and Yorubas. Yoruba, we've discovered recently, are absolutely insane, by the way. These guys, 90 food and 90 gold, and they get built very fast. That they come out so quickly. Yeah, we've discovered Yoruba are insane. Not actually sure why you don't see more of it. Actually don't know why you don't see more people do Yoruba. I don't really know why. It's such an insane unit. And the Yoruba Legionary as well is insane as well. Very expensive, but very insane as well. Like a cross between a tanky musketeer and a bit of a skirmisher. Like it's just such an insane unit. Actually surprised we don't see this Yoruba native utilized more. I wonder. I honestly couldn't tell you why we don't see it more often. So that age up time, look at this age up time. Absolutely insane. Looks like it's going to be an aggressive outpost. How aggressive, though? Aging up with food. That's going to enable him to secure the age up. Once that 700 coin comes in. Fatorius is in as well, so he's got a little bit of eco. When that second TC goes down, obviously that's going to double the Fatorius eco. Ooh, aged up with 2 builder Travois. Interesting. And actually a pretty decent age up time as well from Inca. And he's shipped that Minutemen, that 5-plume Spearman. Oh, is he going to be able to get there in time and take it down? The thing is that Revnak's going to spend all of his resources on just trying to age up. Wow, look, he's got 1. Oh, he's got 2 hits on it as well. Oh, Revnak's... No! Oh, no, he fumbled the bag there and he just attacked just for a split second, and that could be the big difference. Don't forget he's had his Explorer and this guy as well. 5 siege and 22 siege on something that's being built is actually a lot of damage. Minutemen getting forced here super fast. Inca actually going to be pretty happy with that. Look at that. Look at that. And he's not going to have the wood to do anything about it either. Almost being forced there to ship a military shipment as well after 700 gold. And how much is it going to cost to repair this? 100, nearly 200 wood. I'm not really sure what his response is to that. And if we take a look, like, that Minutemen has cost him the ability to age up here. So Revnak being forced to go super defensive now all of a sudden. That's not what he wants to do. He wants to get that age up as soon as possible. Look at this. Having to spend all of this resources on getting the wood just to upgrade it. He's having to force to send 6 musketeers just to protect the TC as well. So absolutely cracking response for Inca there. Inca going to be super happy with that. It did take a lot of. It did have to play super aggressive, so you know this Inca batch, you know, it's like 500 food or something, so it's not cheap. Maybe 600 food. Utilizing his Explorer and Chasky there really nicely, just to disrupt the repair there. But you know that's just being annoying. You know, he's just delaying things, being a little bit annoying. And look how long he's delayed this eco for. Look, and Revnak's constantly having to ship this. He doesn't want to send the 6 musketeers. He wants to keep it. He wants to keep that card. And look at this. He's in the fortress age already. Inca. We're worrying about what's going on with Revnak here and the delay that this has happened. I think it's fair to say he can cancel those 6 musketeers because Inca he's not gonna have any H2 armor here. And he does cancel it, so he does keep that card, which is obviously what he wanted. But he hasn't been able to send, like, 700 wood or anything like that. Any resources. So, looking really, really bad at the moment for Revnak. If you take a look at Inca. Kind of crazy. Now shipping the 4. Interesting. Hasn't got any eco, though. So that's the problem. Doesn't have any eco right now. Clearly gone for something like 700 gold into 5 vils. Or 5 vils first and 700 gold. Wow, look at that fort. That's so aggressive. That's such an aggressive fort. Is he going to get away with it? The Musketeers. Oh, he's aged up quickly, I think, as well. Yeah, so Revnak has nothing. He has no Minutemen forward here. He has nothing to deal with this fort. And, yeah, I mean, that hero's going to have to run away pretty damn quickly because this fort will wreck its world. These pikemen being super aggressive. Going on to this TC round here now. Could actually get some nice raiding here instead. But deciding to harass this town center. Wow, Hurricane's coming out now. Oh, this is like the old days. This is the Kanisi-style fast fortress. Oh, it's back, baby. It is back. So, Hurricanes, for anyone who doesn't know, these guys got buffed last patch. Quite insanely as well. Essentially using this fort as his barracks to make units. Chimu runners now. Wow, yeah, look at this. He's going to get a cracking raid here. Oh, this is beautiful. And those Chimu runners are so good. Look at the pathing on them. The hitboxes are so small that the pathing is just so good. Just makes them such an efficient cavalry type unit. And these guys, 46 siege attack with 23 range is actually insane. The 2.5 multis versus artillery. They are falconet killing machines. And they're going to take this TC down. And don't forget, you know, it hurts double when Fatorius has been sent because, you know, the TCs are part of their eco now. Not only just to build villagers, but because they've got Fatorius on it as well. So, yeah, really, really nice counterplay here. Goons coming out, though. They will take care of those little runner boys. They will only just going down now. And look at the damage that he's dealt. Building another fort as well. I like this. Building another fort. These guys are like half the the resources of a normal fort. Look at that, 350 wood and 350 coin for an Inca fort. It's just so good. But catching these guys off guard, really nice kind of situational awareness there by Revnak. These guys are completely by themselves, and he's going to just basically kill all of his goons, put them in melee mode, and destroy these Hurrikas. So, yeah, really, really nice play there by Revnak. These guys just 30 seconds too late. And that fort's not going to get built either because distracting the Inca hero there. So, yeah, really nice. Cassador's coming out now as well. And just like that, the tables look like they've been turned somewhat. So, actually looking really good now. Oh, look at that. A couple of Chimu runners finding that villa over there. Doesn't miss a beat. Doesn't miss a beat, this guy. 5 more Horikas coming out. 2 town centers coming out as well. They're going to get spawned from here. They are. Where's he going to put them, though? One's going down here. The other's going to go down here. Wow, really trying to take map control hard. Inca on 38 villagers. Shipped 8 villagers at some point during this age up. So he went for the Machu Picchu first. Then he went for the 7 Hurrikas. Then it looks like he went for the 8 villas and now 2 town centers. Does have monumental architecture to send as well. We all know what that card does. It used to be an age 2 card. Yes, that used to be an age 2 card. God, it was brutal. Red Knight is going to see that. But the Chimu runners are going to see him first. Toxic walls going down by Rev. And he does have a couple of elephants left. He's got a nice herd over here as well. But that's going to run out pretty quickly. Some herd here as well. It's not going to last forever. There's no skirmisher unit at the moment. That's the problem as well, I think, for Inca. They don't really have a skirmisher unit here. It's not really teching into it. I mean, Hurrika is not really a skirmisher unit. In mass, it can act as a skirmisher. So TC going down, all of them. Wow, okay, going for Yoruba as well. Maybe he heard me earlier on in the game. Realizes how OP they are. 42 vils compared to 38 vils. Wow, and Revnak going for the industrial. That is risky. That is, especially against like Inca with Hurrika and their insane siege. That is so risky.
Hola.
Might be turtling himself in though. That's the only problem. He is coming in. But what does he have though? What 2 heavy cannons, obviously. 2 heavy cannons is great. Even against Hurrikas, 2 heavy cannons will smash Hurrikas. Especially if there's only like a small to medium mass of Hurrikas. Veterancy is coming for the Chimu runners, or should I say the elitism? Julian saying Inca is a straight counter. Interesting. Don't disagree. I do think that Inca have outplayed ports here. Wow, and this is brilliant. This is how you counter walls with counter walls. That's how you counter walls. And if there's one person that does more toxic walls than Revnak, it's definitely this guy, Osteo. So H4's come in. He's going for the factory. Going for Bastion as well. Really decided to turtle in. So going full greed here. Doesn't want a too heavy Falconet timing. Just wants to play as greedy as possible. And gold prospector wagon. Not sure where that's come from. Maybe it's come from the native, one of the natives. Lots of resources not being spent here. Not sure what Ostio's plan is. Really doesn't have that many units though. Oh, it's got a decent amount of Chimu runners, to be fair. Still using this fort. Had such great value from this fort. Going for pikemen. 4 TCs here for Revnak. So, you know, he's getting a decent trickle of all the resources just from the TCs. More bastion walls going down. Inca's gonna see. Look at these walls. Look at it. 5 wood apiece. 5 wood apiece. 5 wood apiece for 7,500 wood HP. Hiya. Infantry combat coming in for Inca. I'm actually surprised Revnak's keeping the score so tight. I think Inca would be wise to build another fort here. Looks like he's going to try and go for H4 himself. $70 vils for Inca. 58 for Revnak. Mercantilism coming in now. Damn, he's going to have like 3 shipments in queue. There's one. There's another one. There's almost going to be 3. Wow, interesting. So, wow, super turtling, super hard, playing super greedy. Economic theory. Is that the right card to send here? Does he plan on going mills and estates like real soon? No, he's already on 1 mil, so it looks like he's being forced to. And Inca's gonna be super happy with that. You know, forcing them to get that infrastructure down, less resources per second. He's gonna be super happy with that. Revnak's gonna definitely want to try to rely on his micro ability here, this game. But it's difficult against Inca because Inca have Hurricanes, which are just insane. Chimus are just insane versus artillery as well. So Inca are one of the best civilizations in the game, if not the best civilization, to deal with falconets, horse guns. Yeah, does Redneck actually have that much wood in the form of trees? He's got a decent amount, but not like a really long game sort of level. If he doesn't, Akan gold economy. Not sure what that does. So many walls going down. This is Age of Empires 3, ladies and gents. This is Age of Empires 3. This is the meta. Love it or hate it, this is the meta. Devs, if you're watching, nerf this fucking shit right now. Just some good old ASMR with gates just constantly going up and down. Okay. Revnak pushing the agenda now. Decent score lead for Inca. 77 vils for Portugal. Both factories on gold, so no heavy cannons as of yet. Just going full goons, really, by the looks of it. It doesn't have much. It really doesn't have much. Inca on 84 vils. Don't forget as well, they got canchers. Obviously gone max canchers here, so yeah, he's his eco really. And I did see that he's used this card, which basically not doubles, but yeah, okay, 60% Chincha Brewing which increases the food production from his houses. So, yeah, Inca looking really good right now. What's his composition going to be? A few pikes, 3 tumor runners. What is this guy trying to do? He's trying to go to age 5. Bro, he don't give a shit. He don't give a fuck. Interesting. Sent the big button there. Only sent a few Chimus though. Probably just wants to kind of see what he's got. Don't think he's done any of the upgrades. Yeah, only has 24 range. You need to upgrade. That's one of the downsides to the Inca forts. Is that they get outranged by falconets, I believe. And until you get one of the upgrades, the range upgrade. Unlike European forts, which obviously have better range. Look at this, just getting all the text there. Look at this food production. Absolutely insane. He is almost max sort of pop though, so what is he? Don't know, it just doesn't feel like he's got a lot really. Just Chimu runners. Got some natives. Got a community plaza with no one on it. Oh, I don't really know what where all his units are. Ooh, that's a big boy card coming in. 22 Hurricane, and it increases, gives them 7 line of sight, 7 to siege attack maximum range. Oh my goodness me. Where are they coming out from? Holy cow, look at these guys. 31 range for the siege attack. 31 range. Oh, that's insane. 31. Mortars have 40 range. Horse artillery have 26 range. That puts it into perspective. They're 5 more range. 5 more range than a falconet or a horse gun. Just lots of melee units versus all these goons. Lots of 45 pikemen. I mean, that's mass goons like worst nightmare, really, right? Like, it's gonna take a lot of micro to kill all that. Yo, what's up, Ezad? How does it feel to be a husband? Absolutely no different. Absolutely no different. And look at the score. Score's neck and neck. And this is Age of Empires 3, ladies and gents. Pause games, pillarless walls with 7,500 HP for 5 wood. This is the meta. Whether you like, whether you scumbags like it or not, this is the meta, baby. Age of Empires 3 is a fun game. Where is that ring? Right there, baby. Yeah, you mortars attack that 5 wood segment. Oh, big value. Still on natural resources for Inca though. Oh, he's got the wise woman. He's going up to age 5 at 23 minutes. Oh, that's brilliant. And that's probably why the scores were looking as they are. Maybe Revnax has seen that, and if he sees the little dip there, he might understand that that's the age 5. Or he might just be super optimistic about his eco. He's going phase 5 as well! Two heavy cannons coming out. This is a supremacy game, by the way, guys. No, you're not watching Treaty. If you just tuned in, this isn't a Treaty game. You really are watching a supremacy game. Yeah, getting all the Arsenal text now. His Legion Dragoons. Pretty good. 39. Has he got the card? He hasn't got the extra range card. I don't actually see it that often, and I don't know why. It's such a good card still. I remember in like TAD and stuff, it was almost a lame strategy to do fast industrial and get that card, because dragoons would outranged skirmishers basically. But it's still a really good card, even though it got nerfed a little bit. In DE, still a good card, definitely. Captured Howitzers coming out. Inca saying, you can make mortars? Well, so can I, baby. H5 now coming in. All those llamas are doing. He's put all those llamas on his community plaza. Oh, that's brilliant. So all of these, how many llamas we got here? 11 llamas. So he's not wasting any villager seconds. And it's giving him 1.39 XP per second. Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, Goon's pushing in. Doesn't have legendary units just yet. Should probably wait for it. Doesn't have the gold though. But it's looking like Revnak's going to be able to edge this somehow. Look at this. Revnak going down, and this is just classic Osio, going for that kind of that counter push, and because it's Inca, they just trade so well. Like, there's nothing you can do. You're forced now to go back to base, right? Inca's, the design of Inca's eco is just so difficult to disrupt sometimes because they have canchers. So you know, you're never gonna trade base trade effectively against Inca, unless of course you just find a shit ton of villagers, but. Yeah. Now, Inca has to make the decision. Does he want to... Oh, wow. And he's kind of wedged himself in a really good position. Look at that choke point there. The Legion Dragoons are kind of getting melted a little bit. Hurricane's in a really good position just to wail on these artillery as they're coming in for reinforcements. But, yeah, he's going to be super happy with that. As long as he can take the factory down, which he does. Wow. Super good trade. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. Revnak pushes just a little bit into the middle of the map. Bam. Inca just find the opportunity. They're in his base somehow. And they're trading super effectively. I don't think he's going to get this second one down. It's going to be pretty close. And he's got 6 left. No, he's not going to be able to take it down. But he knows where it is now. He knows where it is. It's just pikemen. This is Inca making pikemen. Age 5 pikemen. Monumental architecture coming in now. That full toxicness. Native warrior combat as well. That's actually a good card in the late game. Really good card. Look at all of these. Just look at all of this resource. Revnak getting very desperate here. Building an outpost. Lost a few villagers, but he'll be able to get them back soon enough. Yeah, walls going straight back up. Oh, is that... Oh, that was where the outpost upgrade was coming from. That is unfortunate. Almost got built. That's it. Well over macro there on food by Revnak. That could be super costly. It could actually cost him the game. Inca should be just applying pressure from all angles right now. pressure, pressure, pressure from every angle. Building more defensive walls. Just everything, everything, everything. Just containing ports. And taking that one factory down was really, really nice. The second one would have just sealed the deal, I think. But I think Inca's absolutely fine to just go tech into champion bows right now. And somehow he must have shipped one. There must have been a native tech somewhere, and because his macro now is all of a sudden switched. So obviously he was getting lots of food for deliberately. Inca once again putting pressure on the top here. These legendary captured mortars. Look at the damage on these guys. Yeah, legendary Plumen. They're gonna trade well because these goons don't have bonuses versus them. Imperial howitzers coming in. Look at these guys, 461 HP. Oh, here we are, some jungle bowmen finally coming out onto the pitch. Another fort getting built by Inca, but then also some outposts getting built by Portugal. And yeah, I mean, just basically mass bow pike, I think, would be really good right now. There's just so many goons. I think he needs these legendary jungle bowmen. Look at that food. And the trade monopoly. Let's go. But you didn't even build the one in the middle, the most obvious one. Maybe he knows that's a given that will get taken down anyway. But look, yeah, I mean, look, this is going to take some time to try and get down here, to try and get up here. It's going to take a lot of time to get through this. So this is really good play here. Not going to lie, I'd completely forgotten about the trade monopoly. That's fort getting taken down instantly. But it's buying time, you know. That's whenever you send the trade monopoly, it's all about buying time. Did he send it too soon, too early? Should he have got cancer houses can also be toggled to produce wood instead of food? Interesting. Where's that from? Interesting. So that's a really good late game card. So whenever he's getting too much food, well, like he is now, which is one of those things that you can't help that. Wow, Resurrection War Chief. Wow, he's got lots of people. 5 priestess and llamas. I love that how he's not using any of his actual real eco. They're constantly producing units whilst he's using just fucking llamas.
Yeah.
To produce this extra damage right now.
Hey, Etheliason just subscribed.
Yo, thank you so much for the sub, dude. Yo, this is actually getting, all of a sudden, this is actually getting quite tense now. This is actually getting pretty tense now. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. He's only got 4 TPs, right? So yeah, so he only needs to kill, I believe Rev Knight only needs to kill 1. Some Guard Hussars coming out now. Wow, desperate times. Call for desperate measures, but misallocation of resources perhaps. Like, is that where he wants to go? Like, he needs to take down. He needs to get in through here. Just needs to dive in here somewhere, somehow. And just a mass of just everything. Got elite Akans here. We've got jungle bowmen. We've got legendary plumes. Just a mass of everything. And this is just classic Inca. Just skirm goon. It's just not gonna cut the mustard here, I don't think. units getting shitted out of everywhere. How much do Kanchas wood produce? Doesn't say. And I don't think Revenant has an answer here. He's up in score though. He doesn't have he does have a dock, but he doesn't have anything coming from it by the looks of it. I tell a lie, heavy monitor coming in, but I think it's going to be too little, too late. Is it going to be in range of a TP? I mean, yes, it would be in range. It would be in range of 2, but he needs to have had it a minute ago. And what's he going to do with it? Wake up, Revnak, sunshine, wakey, wakey. He's getting the upgrades for it as well. He got 2 docks. Oh, that might be the answer. Oh, he does see it. Oh! Oh! A minute left and it goes down. Oh, we've got another 30 minutes of gameplay, ladies and gents. Oh, that was... I thought it was over. I thought it was over. My fingers were crossed. But with the upgrades as well, these guys are going to do, look, 300 damage with, like, some crazy mode that times 10 versus building. So, 3,000 damage versus buildings. And, yeah, I think Inca would be fine if... Home for it. What is that? What is that? Estate placement? Is he really that desperate for space? Looks like he is. Look how desperate Revnak is for space. And he doesn't have access. Look, this is what I was talking about earlier about the wood. Like, the wood has just disappeared. And he's gobbled it all up. And he only has 1 factory left. So the only real way after another couple of minutes of being able to get wood is from a factory, which, you know, is just going to slow him down. And he needs that on gold desperately. Yeah, Inca desperately need to keep control. Wow, and look, he's got field cannons now. And I believe that's the big button from maybe the TC or something. It's one of the big buttons that you can get, like 4 field cannons, is it? Trade Monopoly's in again. Let's go. Round 2, baby. I was just about to put the kettle on. Just about to make myself another cup of tea. But we might have another hype moment. Still not decided to get this middle TP. Obviously just feels like it's probably worthless. Some raiding going on there from Hussars. Interesting micro there. Look at those Hussars getting wrecked. I mean, they guard Hussars. Just not what you want in age 5. Yeah, and obviously you can get Howitzers himself to try and deal with the water here, but it's going to be some intense micro, but obviously Royale with cheeses and Howitzers are going to beat out just Howitzers, so... But look at this now in the middle. Score's still neck and neck. Don't know how Revnak's doing it. He just has no map. He has no map. Look at these walls. More walls getting big. He's still building walls. 10 layers of walls isn't enough. He needs 11. Oh, look at that. Just taking it down instantly. Just buying so much time for himself. He does need to make sure that these docks go down. But the thing is, like we said earlier, he's got 4 villagers on wood right now. He could make another batch of 2 monitors, but look, now he's run out. Look, there's barely any trees anywhere for him. So unless he's going to put his factory on wood... Oh, now champion Yorubas. Look at these boys. 69 attack. Nice. These guys just being super tanky. Again, yeah, look, just taking this down. And There wasn't enough Royale with cheeses here. Oh, that one stays up. That's unfortunate. He could have taken that down. And, I mean, he basically... What he needs to do is basically just dive in. Just use this monitor to just take this TP down. Or, I mean... yeah, that one, I think. He's getting another one built. He obviously wants to time it so they can come together. We've got 2 minutes left on the clock. I think I should have put the kettle back on. I think Revnak's going to be able to hold it this time again. 1 minute 40. Long range attack. He does have it in play. He does see the TP, so he can just click on it. He has the line of sight. He's using his Explorer's Spyglass ability, which is really nice, to be able to just shoot this. Oh, he just lost one, though. How did he just lose one? I looked away for a second. I looked away for a second. And he actually had an opportunity to take the TP down. But he was not paying attention. Wow, going for armor plating as well. And that's really... all this stuff is really heavy on wood. The second one's coming in. I think, yeah, he's getting desperate now. Oh, the Helwets is going to fire. Oh, no. Boom, boom. Oh, there's a minute left once again. Once again. A minute left on the clock. I don't think Revnak's going to be able to hold out. He's held out twice now. The clock's ticking twice. It's getting built up straight away again. Revnak's got a couple of shipments to send, but look how much wood resources being spent to get these docks down. Armor plating. These boats, it's just not going to be effective long term. He just doesn't have the wood. And I think he knows this, and I think he might call GG at some point. Once it comes in again, once the clock comes in again, I think he knows his days are numbered. So he has to spend this opportunity now to just dive in, but he can't. Doesn't have an answer. Skirm Goon's not the answer. He needs siege. Look at these little golden boys. Look how beautiful they are. Their little brown shirts and golden trim helmets. Guard Cazadors. He doesn't even have Imperial Cazadors. Oh, no wonder. And again, that's from the pressures of not having enough wood. Look. He's got one tree here. One peach tree. Peaches don't come from trees, do they? Some berry tree, some apple tree or something. There it is again. How's he going to deal with it? He could try and, I don't know, distract the army, go up here. Maybe take a load of pikemen to this. You know, there are other ways than just going for monitors. But again, that would involve... Pikemen would involve wood. So he's now being forced to put his factory on wood. I said this about 10 minutes ago. And we're finally at that stage now. Peaches indeed come from trees. When you're casting, your brain goes like into dumb mode, so you can't think sometimes. Well, that's just me all the time. You know, I'm just making an excuse. Legendary Hurricanes have 74 siege. If 1v1 sub deck, are bowlers even viable late game? That's a good question. They're not a great unit, are they, bowlers? Champion Bowlers Warrior. A champion unit only has 210 HP. Yeah, I mean, they're one pop, right? 25 range attack. 12 hand attack. Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't feel like a decent unit. When you can just spam these guys for really cheap. Look at these goons. Desperately going for these howitzers, but... yeah, I think that's going to be the GG right there. We are going to see Revnak lose. That's what I like about watching Osteo versus Revnak. Like, I'm happy. Whoever loses, I'm happy. You know, like... toxic meets toxic. Like, you know, I'm happy. I'm happy whoever loses, man. As long as someone loses, I'm happy, you know. Trying to get that dock down again. There's 2 minutes 50 left, and he just doesn't have... I mean, he could get one out, maybe two, but is he going to have enough time? Look at these guys. 55% ranged and melee resist with 450 HP. Absolutely insane. And just this south of the map just hasn't been touched all game, and that's because of all the walls that he put up. Yeah. More mortars coming out. Trying to get these docks down, and he does not have the wood to burn. He has to be really precious about his wood. Colvin's coming out. 1 minute 45 left. Are we finally going to see this game end? Please. Put me out of my misery. Put me out of my misery. I beg. My man Osteo is going to do it by the looks of it. These guys just super cost efficient at this stage of the game. Like 180, 30 range attack. Just what was their wood cost? Like 25 wood, 80 food. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This card here that allows you to toggle wood instead of food, right? It gives you the same amount of wood as it does food. How is that fair? How is that fair? Wait a minute. Like for like haciendas, for example, if you put it on food, it's like 0.5, right? If you then turn it to gold, it's like 0.3. How can you get the same amount of wood trickle from food? No way is that legit. No way. That's super efficient. That is super efficient. Because you're gonna be able to produce from mills. Look at these Europa warriors. Look how fast they were getting produced there. 30 seconds left, and Revnak, I think he knows it's over, but to his dying breath is gonna try and defend this. Hasn't tried to send any pikemen or anything, just a massive pikeman or petards. Fighting to the bitter end. Maybe he thinks that the internet connection might go out for Osteo. That's what he's praying for. And there it is. Julian coming in with some facts. I don't know. It still sounds kind of broken to me. That just feels broken, right? I don't know. It just feels broken.
Oh yeah.
Still only had Guard Hazard. I finally had Imperial Cassador at the end, but too little, too late. Resources. Very close. Very close. His most made unit was Pikeman. What a troll guy. What a troll guy. Yeah, just played a really nice early game, and I think he just he forced Revnak into a corner after that early game where Revnak clearly wanted to play aggressive. Forced that Minutemen early, denied the Fortress Age, and took down that forward TC and just forced Revnat into a corner. And yeah, just couldn't recover from there. Tried to rely on the late game, but Osteo, as much as toxic as he has a pretty good late game. Can't deny he does have a pretty good late game.